Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Physical Media Friday. And I have found yet another reason why I am slowing down for 2025 and operating on a budget. I had someone in the comments say, a budget? I'll send you some money. And I don't know if, I guess it was a joke. Anyway, I appreciate the sentiment, but it's not a matter of cost. I'm actually spending money on some microphones and some other audio equipment, and I have some other plans for my little movie room here that don't involve massive amounts of physical media. I have to organize what I have. And once again, I have found out that a movie that I showed recently is one that I already have. I already mentioned this, Someone Behind the Door from Kino. You know, Charles Bronson, Anthony Perkins, Kino Lorber. It's kind of a no-brainer, but lo and behold, I already had it. Now, these, you got to be careful, these like tin sets here. It says a Charles Bronson collection. They do the same thing with Alfred Hitchcock, where it's like, you know, mostly TV shows and then a few movies. So there's 3 movies on here and 29 episodes of Man with a Camera, which is actually a pretty good show. I've watched about 5 or 6 of them. It's interesting to see the guest stars that you'll see on there. Like there's an episode with Tom Laughlin, who played Billy Jack, where he plays a boxer. So he's an old friend of Bronson's, but Bronson gets mad at him, so he gets in the ring with him, and they have an impromptu boxing match. It's pretty cool. The quality's not great. Now, for this movie, Someone Behind the Door, it's almost like I said in my... I don't think I reviewed it, but I mentioned it on a last Physical Media Friday, on a previous one. It's almost like a stage play. So I would have been better for me to watch this copy first and go from there and decide whether I wanted to upgrade. But once again, I've discovered another accidental double-dipping error. So that is one of the reasons why I'm slowing down this year. Well, I still have some things to show you that I picked up last year. We'll start off with Dredd. Fantastic movie. Don't know why it didn't get a sequel. I'm going to keep this in the plastic on the off chance I do have another copy somewhere. I have this funny feeling that I do, but I can't. I looked around. So perhaps I'll open that when it's time to watch it. Or I'll take one more perusal of my Blu-rays when I reorganize and see if another one turns up. Sin City. Pretty sure I have the sequel. Again, I like this movie. I don't love it. But I do want to give it another chance. So when that time comes, I'll take the plastic off and watch it. And the next one, I guess this was a Hamilton Books pickup a while back. And I think Kenny just picked this up. Kenny from Kenny's Movie Palace. Check out his channel. A lot of times we'll end up getting the same things, or a lot of the same things. The Violent Breed. Looks like an Italian action film with Henry Silva, Woody Strode, Harrison Muller. Yeah, Silva and Strode appeared in a number of Italian films. Action films, crime films, westerns, spaghetti westerns, that kind of thing. So, eager to check that out. And speaking of action, we've got a pretty good cast here. Scott Adkins, Ray Stevenson, Michael Jai White, and Ashley Greene. Accident Man. Accidents happen. He can guarantee it. Yeah, I've got a number of Scott Adkins movies I haven't watched yet. I'm going to have to start incorporating him into Martial Arts Mondays a little bit. But David Paymer. Oh, yeah, really good cast. Rest in peace, Ray Stevenson. Man, I miss that guy. And next we have a foreign film. I didn't know, or I had forgotten, that this entire film was filmed on a soundstage in France. But this is a Vietnamese film, The Scent of Green Papaya. Just a visual feast. Just a beautiful film about a young girl who comes to the big city for work and just becomes a woman. The plot is pretty simple, but there's long sequences without any dialogue. Just a beautiful film. And I haven't seen it in years, but looking forward to rewatching it. And next we have some serials. I'm going to start with The Phantom Rider. Buck Jones. Cliffhanger Collection. I think each episode is like 15 minutes. 15 chapters. Pretty cool. Comes with a little booklet that highlights a lot of the participants. Cactus Mac and his Saddle Tramps. Clem Bevins. I don't know, some of the names that some of these actors had were pretty wild back then. They all sound like they should be in Westerns. But this is from, I think, VCI. Yeah, VCI and MVD. You know, so props to them for taking the time to release these old serials. They are fun, and it's important that we preserve them and have them on physical media. Next, I saw my friend Joey, Encyclopedia Joey McCall. He had a post about Dick Tracy a while ago, a couple days ago. And I mentioned that I got this 3-film set. I watched a YouTube video where Dr. Gangrene did a live, I think it was a holiday-oriented performance or show where he had interviews and so forth, and they showed Dick Tracy Meets Gruesome, which also stars Boris Karloff. One of the 3 films on this set from MVD and VCI once again. And apparently you had, Joe mentioned that his favorite Dick Tracy was Ralph Byrd, who I believe is also playing him in the serials. But there's another guy in here that also plays him, Morgan, I think. Yeah, so looking forward to those. The one with Boris Karloff is a lot of fun. Boris Karloff has one line in there that is absolutely hysterical. Must have seen it live back in the day. I guarantee you the audience probably fell out of their chairs laughing. And then we have some serials. 15 explosive chapters. Dick Tracy's G-Men. So this one also stars Ralph Byrd. Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? Let me see. Conway. Morgan Conway. Okay. Morgan Conway is considered to be, by many, to be the best Dick Tracy. Praised by critics as closer to Gould's, that's Chester Gould. His original concept, the public seemed to prefer Byrd. Okay. Well, anyway, these are Byrd. Ralph Byrd. The master spy captured. False signal. The enemy strikes. Crack up. Sunken peril. Fight in the... what? Fight in the sky. The fatal ride. Getaway, The Last Stand. So, those are fun. Those are fun to throw on. I don't know. I'm thinking about doing a review of some of the serials. I've got a bunch now. I just don't know what the audience for that is, but I might do it anyway. Anyway, there you go, guys. What did you think of my accidental double dipping mistake? Have you guys ever done that? What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. And what are your thoughts about any of these releases that I've highlighted today? And come back again next Friday for another Physical Media Friday. Thanks.